Raise your standards, get anything you want. Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to challenge you. I want to push you beyond what you thought was possible. Because here's the truth, your life is a direct reflection of the standards you set for yourself. If you want more, you must become more. Success, happiness, fulfillment, they're not reserved for the lucky. They are the rewards for those who demand the best of themselves. So if you want to create the extraordinary, if you want to get anything you want in life, it all starts with raising your standards. What do I mean by this? Standards are the internal rules we live by. They determine what we accept, what we reject, and how we show up in the world. When you decide that something is non-negotiable, that it must happen, you find a way to make it happen. Think about it. Every time you've succeeded, it's because you made it a priority. Not a should, not a maybe, but a must. That's the power of standards. Now, let me share 7 key principles to help you raise your standards and achieve the life you desire. Decide what you want and commit fully. Clarity is power. Decide with absolute certainty what you want and burn the bridges to anything less. There's no room for I'll try it. It's either I will or I won't. Create unshakable belief. You can only achieve what you believe is possible. Condition your mind daily to believe that success is inevitable. Visualize, affirm, and align your thoughts with your goals. Turn shoulds into musts. The gap between mediocrity and greatness lies in this shift. When you say, I must succeed, you'll find the drive, resources, and resilience to follow through. Upgrade your peer group. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and hold you to higher standards. Your environment shapes your growth. Choose it wisely. Master your habits. Success is not a one-time event, it's the result of consistent habits. Create routines that reflect the life you want, and your results will follow. Embrace discomfort. Growth lives outside your comfort zone. Every time you face fear, rejection, or failure, you're leveling up. Make discomfort your ally, and you'll become unstoppable. Measure and celebrate progress. Success is a journey, not a destination. Set benchmarks, track your progress, and celebrate the small wins. Gratitude fuels momentum. So here's the bottom line. The standards you set today will define the life you live tomorrow. Will you choose to settle, or will you choose to demand more? Will you accept the excuses or insist on the results? You are stronger, more capable, and more powerful than you realize. Raise your standards and watch how life rises to meet you. Now is your moment. Decide, commit, and make it happen. Let's raise our standards and create the extraordinary life we're destined to live. Let's go. Thank you. Decide what you want and commit fully. Clarity is power. If you don't know what you want, how can you ever expect to achieve it? Most people drift through life with vague desires, hoping that success will somehow find them. But hope isn't a strategy, and guesswork won't get you to greatness. You must make the decision to get crystal clear on your vision. What do you truly want? Not what sounds nice, not what others think you should want, but what sets your soul on fire. When you decide with total certainty, you unleash a force within yourself that starts moving mountains. Think about the moments in your life when you were absolutely clear on what you wanted. Didn't you feel an unstoppable energy, a sense of purpose and focus? That's the power of commitment. Deciding is more than wishing. It's cutting away every other possibility except the one that aligns with your goals. The word decide comes from the Latin root meaning to cut off. When you decide, you burn the bridges to mediocrity and excuses. You create a path where success is the only option. But here's the thing, most people are afraid to commit fully. Why? Because commitment comes with responsibility. When you commit, there's no room for blame, no room for excuses. You own your results, good or bad. That level of accountability can feel overwhelming, but it's the very thing that will set you free. Commitment doesn't mean you have all the answers or resources right now. It simply means you've made a decision that no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes, you will find a way. It's about planting your flag in the ground and saying, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is what I'm going to achieve. Look at the people who inspire you most. They weren't lucky or special. They were committed. They made a decision and followed through, even when it was hard, even when they were scared. Commitment is the great equalizer. It levels the playing field between the dreamers and the achievers. Once you commit, the universe responds. Opportunities you never noticed before will start to appear. People and resources will gravitate toward you. Why? Because commitment creates focus, and focus creates momentum. It's not magic, it's the law of life. What you focus on expands. But let me be clear, commitment isn't a one-time decision, it's a daily practice. Every day you must recommit to your goals. Every day you must ask yourself, what can I do today to move closer to my vision? Every day you must make choices that align with your highest standards. You'll face distractions, you'll encounter setbacks, that's life. But when you're truly committed, those obstacles become stepping stones. You'll find strength you didn't know you had. You'll develop resourcefulness, creativity, and resilience. Most importantly, commitment transforms your identity. When you decide what you want and commit fully, you're not just chasing a goal, you're becoming the kind of person who achieves that goal. You're stepping into a higher version of yourself. So what do you want? Not in a vague, half-hearted way, but with total clarity and conviction. What do you want so badly that you're willing to sacrifice comfort, face challenges, and take bold action? What do you want so deeply that you'll make it non-negotiable? Commitment is the first step, but it's also the foundation. It's the declaration that you are in control of your destiny. When you decide and commit, you take the wheel of your life and steer it toward your dreams. Right now, in this moment, I challenge you to make a decision. Not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Decide what you want, commit fully, and watch how life transforms before your eyes. Create unshakable belief. Belief is the foundation of all achievement. If you don't believe something is possible, you'll never take the actions necessary to make it happen. Your beliefs shape your reality. They are the lens through which you view the world, and that lens determines whether you see opportunities or obstacles, abundance or scarcity, possibility or impossibility. The most successful people in the world aren't necessarily the smartest, the most talented, or the most experienced. What sets them apart is their belief system. They believe with every fiber of their being that success is possible, that they are capable, and that the universe is working in their favor. But here's the secret: beliefs are not facts. They are simply thoughts you've repeated to yourself so often that they feel true. And if beliefs can be created, they can also be changed. You have the power to rewrite the beliefs that limit you and replace them with beliefs that empower you. To create unshakable belief, you must first identify the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. What stories have you been telling yourself? I'm not good enough, I don't have the resources, I'll never succeed. These beliefs are lies. They are chains you've placed on yourself, and it's time to break them. The next step is to replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Start by asking yourself, what would I need to believe to achieve my goals? What beliefs would fuel my confidence, my courage, and my commitment? Write them down. Repeat them daily. Immerse yourself in them until they become your truth. Belief isn't just about thinking, it's about feeling. To create unshakable belief, you must engage your emotions. Visualize your success in vivid detail. See it, hear it, feel it. When you attach strong emotions to your beliefs, they become magnetic. They pull you toward your goals with unstoppable force. Belief is also reinforced by action. Every time you take a step toward your goals, no matter how small, you build your belief. You prove to yourself that you're capable, that you're resourceful, that you're moving forward. Action creates evidence, and evidence solidifies belief. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. Their confidence will amplify your own. Avoid the naysayers and doubters. They are projecting their own fears onto you. Protect your belief system as if your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. Finally, remember that belief is a journey, not a destination. It's a muscle you build over time. There will be moments of doubt, and that's okay. When those moments arise, reconnect with your vision, revisit your empowering beliefs, and take action. Each time you do, your belief grows stronger. The most important belief you can cultivate is the belief in yourself. Believe that you are capable. Believe that you are deserving. Believe that you are powerful beyond measure. When you believe in yourself, you become unstoppable. Belief isn't about certainty, it's about faith. It's about trusting the process, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. It's about moving forward with courage, knowing that every step you take is bringing you closer to your dreams. So I ask you, what do you believe about yourself and your potential? And more importantly, what will you choose to believe moving forward? Choose beliefs that empower you, fuel you, and elevate you create unshakable belief, and watch as your reality transforms to match it. Turn shoulds into musts. The difference between the life you have and the life you want lies in one simple shift, turning your shoulds into musts. We all have things we say we should do. I should exercise more, I should save money. I should spend more time with my family, but let me tell you, the shoulds don't change your life, must do. Think about it, how many times have you said you should do something, only to let it slide when things got busy, hard, or inconvenient? That's because a should is just a wish. It's something you'd like to do if everything were perfect. But a must is non-negotiable. It's a commitment, a standard, a demand you place on yourself. The moment you shift from I should to I must, everything changes. A must is urgency. A must is power. A must has the ability to push you beyond your excuses and into action. When something becomes a must, you don't wait for the right time or the perfect conditions. You act no matter what. Let's be honest, most people's musts are limited to survival. I must pay the bills, I must go to work, I must feed my family, and because those are their only musts, that's all they achieve. But what if you expanded your musts? What if your musts included your dreams, your passions, your potential? When you turn your health into a must, you stop making excuses about being too tired or too busy to exercise. When you turn your finances into a must, you find ways to save, invest, and create wealth, even if it means making sacrifices. When you turn your relationships into a must, you prioritize connection and communication, no matter how hectic life gets. It's not about willpower, it's about standards. When something is a must, you rise to the occasion. You find a way, even if you don't know how. You tap into levels of resourcefulness, creativity, and resilience that you didn't even know you had. Here's the key: you decide what your musts are. No one else can do it for you. Society, your family, your friends, they'll all try to impose their standards on you. But this is your life. What are the musts that will lead to the life you desire? The process is simple but powerful. Start by writing down all the things you say you should do. Then ask yourself which of these are truly important. Which ones align with my vision for my life? Circle those. Now rewrite them as musts. For example, I should exercise more becomes I must take care of my body because it's the vehicle for my dreams. I should save money becomes I must create financial freedom so I can live life on my terms. See the difference? Once you've identified your musts, reinforce them daily. Remind yourself why they're non-negotiable. Visualize the consequences of sticking to them and the pain of not. Attach strong emotions to your musts because emotions drive action. Remember, life will test you. There will be days when you don't feel like following through on your musts. That's when you need to remind yourself of your standards. That's when you need to reconnect with your vision. That's when you need to dig deep and act, even when it's hard. Turning your shoulds into musts isn't just about achieving goals. It's about transforming your identity. It's about becoming the kind of person who follows through, who keeps their word, who demands excellence from themselves. So what are your musts? What are the standards you will no longer compromise on? What are the things you will commit to no matter what? Decide today to live by your musts. Because when you do, you'll not only achieve more, you'll become more. And that's the ultimate victory. Upgrade your peer group. If you want to change your life, change the people you surround yourself with. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But this isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a truth that governs your success, happiness, and growth. Your peer group shapes your standards, your beliefs, and your behaviors. If you surround yourself with people who settle for mediocrity, it's only a matter of time before you start lowering your standards to fit in. But if you surround yourself with people who strive for excellence, who challenge you to grow, and who refuse to let you settle, you'll naturally rise to their level. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone whose energy is contagious, whose ambition inspires you, and whose discipline makes you want to level up? That's the power of an elevated peer group. They remind you of what's possible. They push you to raise your game. The opposite is also true. Negative, toxic, or complacent people drain your energy and hold you back. They'll tell you your dreams are unrealistic. They'll criticize your efforts to improve. They'll pull you down to their level because your growth makes them uncomfortable. So the question is, who are you spending your time with? Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Are they challenging you to grow or enabling you to stay the same? Be honest with yourself because your future depends on it. Upgrading your peer group doesn't mean abandoning old friends or family. It means being intentional about who you allow to influence you. It means seeking out people who inspire you, challenge you, and hold you accountable to your highest standards. Look for people who have already achieved what you want. Study their habits, their mindset, their strategies. Let their success expand your belief in what's possible. Find peers who are on the same journey as you. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your values, your goals, and your hunger for growth. Together, you can push each other to new heights. And don't forget to contribute. A strong peer group isn't just about taking, it's about giving. Be the kind of person who inspires, supports, and uplifts others. The more you give, the more you'll receive in return. If you can't find the right people in your immediate circle, don't settle. Seek them out. Join communities, attend events, hire mentors, or engage with leaders in your field. Technology has made it easier than ever to connect with like-minded people. Remember, the quality of your peer group will determine the quality of your life. Choose wisely. Invest in relationships that elevate you, and be willing to let go of those that hold you back. The right peer group will not only help you achieve your goals, they'll help you become the person you're meant to be. Surround yourself with greatness and watch as you rise to meet it. Master your habits. Habits are the foundation of success. Your life is the sum total of the habits you practice daily, whether you realize it or not. The actions you take consistently shape your health, your wealth, your relationships, and every other area of your life. If you master your habits, you master your destiny. The challenge is that most people operate on autopilot. They go through their days repeating the same patterns, not realizing those patterns are either leading them closer to their dreams or further away. The key to transformation is becoming aware of your habits and taking control of them. Start by identifying your current habits. What do you do when you wake up? How do you spend your time throughout the day? What choices do you make around food, work, exercise, and relationships? Write them down, because awareness is the first step to change. Next, ask yourself, are these habits serving me or sabotaging me? Be brutally honest. If your habits aren't aligned with your goals, it's time to replace them. But don't try to overhaul everything at once. That's a recipe for burnout. Focus on one habit at a time. Choose a habit that will have a ripple effect on other areas of your life. For example, waking up earlier might give you extra time to exercise, meditate, or plan your day. Eating healthier can boost your energy and productivity. Small changes compound over time, creating massive results. To create a new habit, you need three things: a trigger, an action, and a reward. The trigger is the cue that reminds you to perform the habit. The action is the behavior itself. The reward is what reinforces the habit and makes you want to repeat it. For example, if you want to start exercising in the morning, your trigger might be laying out your workout clothes the night before. The action is doing the workout. The reward could be the endorphin rush you feel afterward, or simply checking it off your list. Consistency is key. It's not what you do occasionally that matters, it's what you do consistently. Commit to practicing your new habit every day for at least 30 days. At first, it will feel uncomfortable or unnatural. That's normal. Stick with it, and it will become second nature. Eliminate habits that don't serve you by making them harder to perform. For example, if you want to stop snacking on junk food, don't keep it in your house. If you want to spend less time on social media, remove the apps from your phone. Set up your environment for success. Remember, willpower is limited, but systems are not. Create systems that support your habits. Plan your meals in advance. Schedule your workouts on your calendar. Set reminders for important tasks. Automate as much as possible to remove decision fatigue. Your habits don't just shape your results, they shape your identity. When you adopt habits that align with your goals, you start seeing yourself differently. You become the kind of person who is disciplined, focused, and committed. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. It's not about making huge leaps, it's about taking steady steps forward every single day. Over time, those steps will lead to exponential growth. Finally, celebrate your progress. Acknowledge the effort you're putting in, even if the results aren't visible yet. Success is a journey, not a destination. Every positive habit you build brings you closer to the life you desire. So what habits will you master? What daily actions will you commit to that will transform your life over time? Start small, stay consistent, and watch as your habits create the future you deserve. Keynote 6, embrace discomfort. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, you must be willing to step outside your comfort zone. Discomfort isn't a sign that you're failing, it's a sign that you're growing. Most people spend their lives avoiding discomfort. They seek safety, security, and certainty, even if it means staying stuck. But let me ask you, this is staying in your comfort zone really comfortable? Or is it just familiar? There's a big difference. True fulfillment comes from growth, and growth requires you to face challenges, take risks, and push your limits. It's not easy, but it's worth it. The discomfort you feel today is the price you pay for the person you're becoming. Every time you do something that scares you, you expand your comfort zone. The things that once seemed impossible become second nature. You build resilience, confidence, and strength. You realize that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. Think about a time in your life when you overcame a challenge or took a risk that paid off. How did it feel? Didn't it make you stronger, prouder, and more empowered? That's the gift of discomfort. It transforms you. The key is to embrace discomfort, not resist it. When you feel fear, doubt, or uncertainty, lean into it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow through this? Reframe discomfort as an opportunity, not a threat. Remember, discomfort is temporary, but the growth it creates is permanent. The pain of discipline, effort, or failure pales in comparison to the pain of regret. Don't let fear hold you back from the life you're meant to live. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. They'll inspire you to aim higher, think bigger, and take bold action. Accountability partners, mentors, and coaches can provide the push you need to embrace discomfort and keep moving forward. Track your progress and celebrate your courage. Each time you face discomfort head-on, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than your fears. Confidence isn't built by avoiding challenges, it's built by overcoming them. Understand that discomfort is part of the process. There will be moments when you want to quit, when it feels too hard. That's when you need to remind yourself why you started, keep your vision in mind, and use it as fuel to keep going. Discomfort is the gateway to your dreams. The things you want most are on the other side of fear, failure, and uncertainty. Embrace the process, and you'll discover that the journey is just as rewarding as the destination. So what discomfort will you embrace today? What fear will you face? What challenge will you tackle? Step outside your comfort zone and watch how your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Take massive action. Dreams without action are nothing more than fantasies. If you want to create a life of extraordinary success and fulfillment, you must take massive action. Not small, hesitant steps, not when I feel ready attempts. Massive, bold, and relentless action that moves you closer to your goals every single day. Why massive action? Because ordinary action produces ordinary results. If you want an extraordinary life, you need to show up in extraordinary ways. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and doing whatever it takes to create momentum. The first step is clarity. Know exactly what you want and why you want it. When your vision is compelling and your reasons are strong, action becomes natural. You're no longer waiting for motivation because your purpose fuels you. Start where you are with what you have. Don't wait for perfect conditions, they don't exist. Too many people spend their lives preparing, planning, and waiting. Massive action means taking the first step, even when you don't have all the answers. Remember, progress beats perfection. You don't need to have everything figured out to start. Action creates clarity. Every step you take gives you feedback, and that feedback helps you adjust, improve, and move forward. Take action in spite of fear. Fear is normal. It's a sign that you're stepping into the unknown. But fear doesn't have to control you. Use it as fuel. Let it remind you that you're alive, growing, and breaking through barriers. Commit to consistent action. Massive action isn't about a one-time effort, it's about sustained momentum. Success isn't built in a day, it's built through daily habits, routines, and choices. Every day is an opportunity to move closer to your goals. Track your progress and celebrate your wins. Acknowledge the steps you're taking, no matter how small. Each victory builds confidence, reinforces your belief, and propels you forward. Don't let setbacks stop you. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Learn from your mistakes, adapt your approach, and keep moving. The only true failure is giving up. Surround yourself with people who inspire action. When you're around driven, focused individuals, their energy becomes contagious. They'll hold you accountable, challenge you to aim higher, and push you to keep going when you want to stop. Take bold risks. Playing it safe might keep you comfortable, but it won't create breakthroughs. Growth happens when you stretch yourself, take chances, and step into the unknown. Be resourceful. Massive action isn't about having all the resources, it's about using what you have creatively. Don't focus on what you lack. Focus on what you lack. Focus on what you can do with what's in front of you. Keep your vision alive. Remind yourself daily of why you're taking action. Visualize your goals, feel the emotions of achieving them, and let that drive you forward. When your why is strong, your how becomes unstoppable. Finally, never stop taking action. There's no finish line when it comes to growth, learning, and achievement. As you reach one goal, set another. Keep expanding your vision and raising your standards. So what massive action will you take today? What step, no matter how bold or scary, will move you closer to the life you desire? Start now. Take action. The future you want begins today in this moment with the choices you make and the actions you take. Raise your standards and transform your life. The life you desire, the goals you dream of, and the person you want to become are all within your reach. But to claim them, you must make a decision to raise your standards, commit to excellence, and take full control of your destiny. This is not about wishful thinking or passive hope. It's about taking charge of your life with absolute certainty. Decide that you will no longer settle for less than you deserve. Decide that you will break free from the limitations of your past. Decide that your future starts now with the standards you set and the actions you take. Understand that your standards are the foundation of your life. They dictate what you tolerate, how you show up, and the results you achieve. When you raise your standards, you raise your life. It's not about being perfect. It's about committing to consistent growth, progress, and excellence. Turn your shoulds into musts and align your daily habits with your highest vision. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you, embrace discomfort as a pathway to growth, and take massive, unrelenting action toward your goals. This journey won't always be easy. You'll face obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But remember, the challenges are here to shape you, not stop you. Each step outside your comfort zone strengthens your resolve, sharpens your skills, and prepares you for the next level. The power to create anything you want lies within you. It's not in the economy, the government, or the opinions of others. It's in your mindset, your standards, and your actions. You are the architect of your life, and you have everything you need to design and build the extraordinary future you envision. So make the decision today. Raise your standards, step into your greatness, and commit to living life on your terms. Because when you do, there's no limit to what you can achieve, who you can become, and the legacy you can create. This is your time. This is your moment. Go out there and claim the life you were meant to live.